Hari Om. Hello everyone. I am Sri Jyoti. Welcome to my channel. Today's video is trigonometry part 5. So make sure that you have watched part 3 and part 4. Today we are going to study domain and range of trigonometric functions. Okay. See, trigonometric functions also have domain and range. In second step chapter we have already studied what are domain and range. Okay. Now let us see. First function, sine function. Sine function is defined for all real values. That is, its domain is R, that is set of real numbers. And what is its range? See, range is nothing but closed interval -1 to 1. That is, sin x is varying from -1 to 1. See, this one we will get from by simplifying the equation sin square x plus cos square is equal to 1. That is the first identity equation. Okay. So from that equation we will get -1 less than sin x less than 1. That is, sin x is varying from -1 to 1. Okay, no need of proof. Okay, but you should be aware of domain and range of all the trigonometric functions. So next is cosine function. See, cosine function, it is also defined for all real values. Okay, cosine function is also defined for all real values. Therefore, its domain is R, that is a set of real numbers. And its range is also same as sine function, that is closed interval -1 to 1. It is also getting by simplifying the equation sin square x plus cos square is equal to 1. Here also you will get -1 less than cos x less than 1. That is, cos x is varying from -1 to 1. Okay, so its range is closed interval -1 to 1. Remember. Okay, next, what about tangent? See, tan function will be defined for all values except the values that will make cos 0. Why? Because in the fraction with the denominator 0 is not defined. We know a fraction with the denominator 0 is not defined. Okay, so if cos x is 0, then it will not be defined. Okay, so tan function will be defined for all the values except the values that make cos x 0. So when cos x is 0, cos function 0, we know that cos pi by 2 is 0, right? Cos 3 pi by 2 is 0. Okay, then 5 pi by 2, then 7 pi by 2. Okay, so here cos pi by 2, 3 pi by 2, 5 pi by 2, 7 pi by 2. In generally, how can we say? That is 2n plus 1 divided by 2. 2n plus 1 into pi divided by 2, isn't it? N is equal to 0, 1, 2, 3. Substitute n is equal to 0, you will get 1 by 2 into pi, that is pi by 2. Okay, and next substitute n is equal to 1, you will get 5 pi by 2. Sorry, n is equal to 1, you will get 3 pi by 2. Next substitute n is equal to 2, you will get 5 pi by 2. So for x is equal to, okay, for x is equal to this value, tan will not be defined. Okay, why? Because in this value, in this angle, cos x is 0. Okay, when cos x is 0, tan will not be defined. Why? Because tan x is nothing but sin x by cos x. Cos x is in denominator, right? So when denominator is 0, it will not be defined. Okay, so here, so tangent is defined when r minus all the values except 2n plus 1 pi by 2. Okay, except here n is nothing but natural numbers. Okay, except these values, tangent is defined. Okay, so its domain, just remember, see, if you forget this, you just think about it, that is cos. Okay, where cos is 0, you know that what is tan is nothing but sin by cos. Okay, so denominator should not be 0. Tan is nothing but sin by cos. So cos x should not be 0 for defining the tan function, right? So tan x is defined for all the values except cos 0. Okay, so when cos is 0, when cos function is 0. So last class we have studied when cos is 0, cos pi by 2, cos 3 pi by 2, cos 5 pi by 2, cos 7 pi by 2. In these angles cos x is 0, right? So here in generally we can write pi by 2, 3 pi by 2, 5 pi by 2, 7 pi by 2. In generally we can write 2n plus 1 divided by 2 into pi. Okay, here n is nothing but set of natural numbers. N belongs to z. You can substitute 1 by 1. You will get this one pi by 2, 3 pi by 2, 5 pi by 2, 7 pi by 2, etc. Okay, so remember r minus x such that, okay, x is equal to 2n plus 1 pi divided by 2, n belongs to z. So except this angle, okay, except these values, this tangent is defined. Okay, next, what is its range? Here is range is r, set of real numbers. That is also by getting the identity equations. Okay, from identity, by solving the identity or simplifying the identity, you will get the equation. No need of this one. You just study. Okay, just study what are the domain and the range of the function. Okay, this one you will understand automatically. Okay, next, cosecant. See, what is cosec? Cosec is nothing but reciprocal of sine, right? That is 1 by sin x. 1 by sin x. So cosec also, it will be defined for all the values except the values that will make sine 0, right? That is 1 by sin x. Cosec x is nothing but 1 by sin x. When sine is 0, it will not be defined. Okay, when denominator is 0, it will not be defined. Here denominator is nothing but sine. Okay, when sine 0, it will not be defined. So when sine is 0, for which angles the sine function will be 0? That is sine 0 is 0, right? Sine 0 is 0. Sine pi is 0. Sine 2 pi is 0. Sine 3 pi is 0. Okay, if you want, you can check my previous videos. Okay, so in that class I have mentioned this one. Okay, sine 0 0, sine pi is 0, sine 2 pi is 0, sine 3 pi is 0. Okay, etc. Okay, so in general, how can we write? Sine pi, sine 0 0, sine pi 0, sine 2 pi 0, sine 3 pi 0, sine 4 pi 0, etc. So in generally we can write x is equal to n pi. N belongs to 0, 1, 2, 3, etc. integers. Okay. Okay. So here x is equal to n pi. In generally we can write x is equal to n pi. So except these values, okay, except these values, here this cosecant function will be defined. Okay. So what is the domain of cosec function? R minus x such that x is equal to n pi, n belongs to z. Okay, z, or you can write I, set of integers. Okay, so x is equal to n pi. For except these values, cosecant function is defined. Okay, r minus set of real numbers minus these values. Okay, because in this value denominator will be 0, that is sine will be 0, so denominator will be 0, so it will not be defined. Okay, so its range is r minus closed interval minus 1 to 1. So again, next secant function. In the same way, same method we can write, we can say same method. Secant function, it will be defined for all the values except the values that will make cos 0. Why? Because sec x is equal to 1 by sin x, 1 by cos x. Okay, sec x is equal to 1 by cos x. When cos x is 0, sec x will not be defined. Okay, when cos function is 0, sec function will not be defined. So when cos is 0, x is equal to 2n plus 1 pi by 2, right? So except these values, see, this sec function will be defined. So r minus set of real numbers except, okay, minus x such that x is equal to 2n plus 1 pi by 2, n belongs to z. Okay. Next here, cotangent. See here cotangent also. What is cot? Cot is nothing but cos by sine. Here denominator function is a sine function, right? So cot also it will be defined for all the values except the values that will make sine 0. That will make sine 0. So when sine 0, when sine n pi is 0. So except these values, cotangent will be defined. That is r minus set of real numbers minus x belongs to x such that x is equal to n pi, n belongs to z. Okay, here z is set of integers. Okay, n belongs to z. So its range is nothing but r. Okay, set of real numbers. So you should study this table, that is domain and range of trigonometric functions. Now let us go through some questions. Find the values of other 5 trigonometric functions. Okay, here one trigonometric function value is given, cos x is equal to minus 1 by 2, and it is mentioned that x lies in third quadrant. Okay, that is important. Okay, x lies in third quadrant. Okay, now let us find other 5 trigonometric functions. Value of other 5 trigonometric functions. First one is sin x we will find. See, for that, what is the relation between them? Sin x and cos x. Okay, we have already studied the identity, right? That is sin square x plus cos square x is equal to 1. Okay, so here we can substitute the cos x values, we will get sin value. If we get sin x and cos x values, we can find other 4 trigonometric functions values, right? Okay, now let us find what is given. Cos x value is given, so sin square x plus cos x is nothing but minus 1 by 2. So minus 1 by 2 square is equal to 1. Okay, that is sin square x. Here minus 1 by 2 square, minus square will be plus. So 1 by 2 square is 1 by 4. So 1 by 4 is equal to 1. That implies sin square x is equal to 1 minus 1 by 4. That is equal to 1 into 4, 4, 4 minus 1, 3. 3 divided by 4. Okay, sin square x is 3 by 4. So sin x is square root of 3 divided by 2. Okay, square root of 3 by 4, square root of 3 is square root of 3, square root of 4 is 2. And here it lies in third quadrant. Okay, it is mentioned that x lies in third quadrant. In third quadrant, sine value is negative, isn't it? Which is positive in third quadrant? In third quadrant, tan and cot are positive. Okay, see, if you have any doubt, you can watch my previous videos. Okay, so here in third quadrant, what is positive? What are positive? What are the trigonometric functions positive? Tan and cot are positive in third quadrant. So here sine is negative, therefore sine value is sin x is equal to minus root 3 by 2. See, when we taking square root, it will be plus or minus, right? Plus or minus. Okay. So what is the value of sin x? Sin x is nothing but minus root 3 by 2. Okay, because it lies in third quadrant. In third quadrant, tan and cot are positive. Other trigonometric functions are negative in third quadrant. Okay, remember. So we have got sine and cos x. Now we can find tan, right? So what is tan x? Tan x is nothing but sin x by cos x, that is minus root 3 by 2 divided by minus 1 by 2, that is equal to minus will cancel, 2 will cancel, so we will get root 3. Okay, tan x is positive in third quadrant, so we have got a plus root 3. Okay, so next is cosec x. What is cosec x? 1 by sin x, right? 1 by sin x, that is minus 2 by root 3. Reciprocal of this value, that is minus 2 by root 3. And it is negative in third quadrant. Next, what is sec x? Sec x is nothing but 1 by cos x. Cos x is 1 minus 1 by 2. So sec x is nothing but minus 2. Okay. Then what is cot x? Cot x is nothing but 1 by tan x. So 1 by tan x reciprocal is 1 by root 3. Okay. Tan x is root 3. So cot x 1 by tan x, that is 1 by root 3. Okay. Now we have got our other 5 trigonometry function values. Okay. So next, let us go to next one. See, in next question also, here it is given sine value, right? So we will apply same equation. Okay. That is identity sin square x plus cos square x is equal to 1. Okay. Here we will substitute sine value. We will get cos x value, right? So sin x is 3 by 5. So 3 by 5 square plus cos square x is equal to 1. Okay. That implies cos square x is equal to 1 minus 3 by 5 whole square is 9 by 25. Okay, 3 square is 9, 5 square is 25. So taking this 3 by 5 whole square, right side we will get 1 minus 9 by 25. Okay, taking this term right side. So it will become minus. Okay, now 25 into 1, 25, 25 minus 9, that is 16 divided by 25. Cos square x is equal to 16 by 25. So what is cos x? Cos x is plus or minus. When taking square root, it will become plus or minus. Okay, there will be two roots. Okay, plus or minus 4 divided by 5. Okay, so now let us decide what is the sign. Here it is mentioned that x lies in second quadrant. Okay, we have in second quadrant only sine and cosine are positive. Only sine and cosine are positive. Cos is negative. Okay, cos is negative in second quadrant. Therefore, cos x is equal to minus 4 by 5. Okay, next we have got sine and cos. Okay, next we can find the tan. So tan x is equal to sine by cos. What is sine x? 3 by 5 divided by minus 4 by 5. 5 cancelled, so minus 3 by 4. Next is cosec x. Cosec x is nothing but 1 by sine x, that is 1 by its reciprocal. Okay, 3 by 5 its reciprocal is 5 by 3. Okay, so cosec x is 5 by 3. Okay, in second quadrant it is positive, so it will become positive. Okay, next is sec x. What is sec x? Sec x is 1 by cos x. What is cos x? Minus 4 by 5. Its reciprocal minus 5 by 4. Okay, and cot x is equal to reciprocal of tan x. What is tan x? We have got minus 3 by 4. Its reciprocal minus 4 by 3. Now we have got all values of other 5 trigonometric functions. Okay, and see you should be aware of this one. Okay, in first quadrant which are the positive. Okay, in second quadrant, so this one you have to study. First quadrant, second quadrant, third quadrant, fourth quadrant. That is the one sentence is there. I have already mentioned. All students take coffee. So remember that one. So from that you can identify which are the functions are positive in which different quadrants. Okay. So next question. See here it is given cot x is equal to 3 by 4. Okay, cot x is equal to 3 by 4. So now here let us take the identity related to cot x. Okay, so which identity? Cot square x minus cosec square x minus cot square x is equal to 1. Isn't it? Cosec square x minus cot square x is equal to 1. So here cosec square x minus cot x is 3 by 4. So 3 by 4 whole square is equal to 1. So cosec square x minus 9 by 16 is equal to 1. Take this minus 9 by 16 right side. So you will get cosec square x minus 1 plus 9 by 16. Simplify. 16 into 1, 16. 16 plus 9, 25. 25 divided by 16. Okay. Now, what is cosec x? Plus or minus 25 root is 5. 16 square root is 4. Right. Now, here it is mentioned x lies in third quadrant. We know that in third quadrant, tan and cot are positive. Okay. In third quadrant, tan and cot are positive. So, cosec is negative. Okay. So, cosec value is minus 5 by 4. Okay. Next, okay, we have got cosec x. Directly we can write what is sin x. Sin x is reciprocal of cosec x, that is minus 4 by 5. Okay, we have got sin. Next, if we got sin x, and one more thing, here cot x is here. So what is tan x? So tan x is 4 by 3. Okay, cot x is 3 by 4, tan x is its reciprocal, so it is 4 by 3. Then next is cos x. So how to find cos x? Sin x by cos x is equal to tan x. Okay, now sin x is or we can take a cot x also. Okay, cos x by sin x is equal to cot x. Okay, so cos x is equal to, take sin x here, cot x into sin x. So what is cot x value? 3 by 4 into sin x value is minus 4 by 5. 4 cancelled, so we will get minus 3 by 5. Okay. Now we have got sin x, cos x, tan x, cosec x. Yes, next sec x. Okay, what is sec x? Reciprocal of cos x, that is reciprocal of minus 3 by 5 is nothing but minus 5 by 3. Okay, over, right? Okay. Sin x, cos x, tan x, cosec x, sec x, cot x.